Now, if you guys are going to be purchasing or getting a baby tortoise, what I recommend is do not use one of these for very long. I mean, no one's gonna cry over us defacing a paper plate, right? I don't think. I mean, there might be someone on the internet that's gonna find offense to this. It's very easy to find offense these days. I recommend chilling out. Okay, here we go. What's going on in here? Ah, there they are. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kenan, and it's time for us to graduate our little babies that hatched out recently. Of course, I'm talking about baby tortoises. Let's get this incubator kind of latched up. All right, good friends there. Sea serpents. Shout out to Chrys at Sea Serpent Rack Systems and Hotbox Incubator. Makes a great product, obviously, because bam! Look at these little dudes.
We sincerely thank all of you happy campers out there. Your support makes a real difference in our efforts here at Kamp Kenan. This week's special shout out goes to Julian McMillan. Thank you for all you do and for loving reptiles.
These little guys are looking good. And right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give them a little soak. So all these little cherry heads hatched out, plus this beautiful little radiated tortoise. So what I wanted to do, you see behind me, I have some items here, very inexpensive items that can help you if you are in fact just starting to reproduce your own baby tortoises. A little cement mixing tray, you can get at a home supply goods center, a little Tupperware or anything that can hold water, very important. The other thing I recommend everyone getting is a temp gun. This one's from Pro Exotics. Okay, temp gun, let's just see, this one's not working. We need another battery. I think this one does work, let's see. Yep, this is the one that works. I want to take the temperature of the water. We have lukewarm water. It's 86 degrees in this water. Guess what? It's 86 degrees in that incubator. Let's see how warm these guys are. Look at that, 80 degrees. So they're about 6 degrees less. But what we're gonna do is, since these little guys, see their yolk has been absorbed pretty much for the most part, what I want to do is place them gently in this water. Okay, you're gonna watch this whole process so you know how long to leave them in and what to do. You see how it's just covering their little faces? That's what I like to do. So we're gonna put it all in there. Look at these beautiful little cherry heads. Oh my gosh, they're definitely some of my favorite tortoises, some light ones. And all these are going to new homes very, very soon. I just want to get them eating. We're going to try and feed them today. And of course, let's not forget our little radiated tortoise. So all these animals are now spoken for. And we're going to let them soak for a little while I talk to you about soaking. So with baby tortoises, it's very important that these little guys are soaked. I like to soak them every couple of days. This way, you know they're properly hydrated. I also like to babysit them when I'm soaking because they could clamber on top of each other and flip over. You don't want the water so deep that it could drown them. Now, this water is probably just a tad too deep, to be honest. But I'm here, I'm watching, so they should be okay. Look at that head. Look at the head on that tortoise. Is that gorgeous? That is incredible. So basically, this is some of the maintenance or husbandry that you need to do for your baby tortoises. I do this even when they have a little bit of yolk that's protruding. You want to make sure they're hydrated. You can mist them down when they're in the incubator. That's always good. But it's very important because small tortoises tend to dehydrate very, very quickly. What we're going to do today is we're going to give these animals a soak, and I'm going to transfer them into what I call their little nursery. Okay, it's a very, very simple design. I've got some Fluker's Spanish moss I'm going to take out of the bag. I've moistened it, and we're going to make an area that has kind of a hiding area without having to put a hard structured hide. So I want to just take the Spanish moss, spread it out. They'll be able to dig under it. That'll provide them with a nice hiding area. What we're also going to do is we're gonna bring these guys outside, and I wanna get them some natural sunlight. And we'll just watch these animals walk around, and I'll show you what they do. We're also gonna go ahead and give them a little bit of a feed. In fact, why don't I walk over here and get that ready while those guys are soaking. Don't mind it. Don't tell Kate that you guys are in the house because we didn't really clean. It's a little messy, see? It's a little messy. All right, so anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I have just some mixed greens here that Kate was kind enough to donate to the Kamp Kenan fund. So we just got some mixed greens, some romaine, some spring mix in there. You know, I just want to see if these guys will start to eat. Oh, we also need a little bit of a paper plate, don't we? We can't just feed them off the ground. I want to feed them on a paper plate. So I've got a paper plate here. All right. And normally I would cut the edges off of this, because it just makes it easier for the little guys to kind of climb on it, you know? So why don't we do that? We're gonna do that. We're gonna just do a little, what's it called? Little modification here. Very simple. You guys can do this at home. I mean, no one's gonna cry over us defacing a paper plate, right? I don't think. I mean, there might be someone on the internet that's gonna find offense to this. It's very easy to find offense these days. I recommend chilling out. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's it. Very simple. Okay. Oh, hold on. I hate leaving drawers open. Kind of a pet peeve of mine. Anyway, we got that ready. So we're just gonna put that in here. Just like so. So we got a little feeding area. Well, let's spread out this Spanish moss. Put you guys up here, tilt you down, and I think you'll be able to see the whole situation. So I may not need all of this moss, because we also want to be careful with the depth of our substrate that we don't raise this up too high that somehow the little guys can kind of get out. So I think I'm going to put it in the center, and that's all I'm going to use. I just want enough that they can go under and hide. Now, when I do bring this outside, I don't plan on leaving them unattended. I do plan on kind of hanging out with them. So that's what we're gonna do. And right now they're clambering all over each other. They're very active, healthy little babies. Let's go ahead and just put a little bit of this good stuff out. Remember, guys, this is their first feeding. We're not freaking out. It is some romaine. I just want to get them going. So we're gonna put just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit of this good stuff for these guys, and I think that'll be fine. If they in fact eat it or not, I am not sure, but they should be ready to start nibbling. Anything green is usually a good way to start. So while I have this out, why don't I also show you guys our other little friends, the rhino babies that hatched out back in October. 3 more of these little dudes have found themselves new homes. I'm waiting for the temperatures to just chill out a little bit so I can ship them. 2 actually, so there's now 3 available. Again, if you guys are interested, just go ahead and email me at Kamp Kenan, KenanH1 rather, KenanH1 at Comcast.net. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of this in here for them, and they'll be nibbling away at it pretty soon. So really cool little lizards. So we've seen how I do the little nursery in my office for my little Rhino Iguanas. They've got 3 fluker sunspot bulbs in their deep dome dishes, and that is really warming these guys up. The lights come on a timer, and everything is right with the world, so that's cool. They're still soaking. See that? I still leave them to soak because I want them to, you know, just kind of make sure that they're soaked. They're not drinking at all, but it's okay. They're still absorbing some water, and we'll just leave them in there for a little bit longer. Some of you may be interested in seeing Bobby Rubino. Do you want to see a lizard with attitude? Straight out of South Africa is a lizard with attitude. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm referencing. If you're young, you probably don't. If you're older, you may know. Of course, I'm talking about NWA. Look at this. Oh, well, that's good. That's better, because he's normally a bigger jerk than that. So I think me grabbing him lately has been working. So here's Bobby Rubino. I don't know if you guys can realize, but he shed quite a bit. Oh, easy, Rubino. Good old Bobby Rubino. He's shedding a bit, and he's also grown. I mean, this lizard is going to be a behemoth, I think. Just a beautiful guy. I love him. I'm glad he's here at the camp. Let's see what he does. Is he up? I don't want him to take off. Not while I have one hand. That's Bobby Rubino. You can see he's doing really good. Go, Bobby Rubino. Go back in there. Thank you, Bobby. I'll get you some more food later. Where are you going to go? You going to come out? Oh, you're going to give me a tail whip? What a good boy. What a good boy. Up, up. Easy, Bobby. Settle down, you big monitor. Oh, he's got monitor spunk, that's for sure. All right, oh, look at him. I love it. Don't you guys love that lizard? I do. You're gonna watch him grow with me. Okay, listen, it's been just about 10 minutes. So I think that's plenty of time for these little bugs. Let's go ahead and start putting them now into their new nursery, where they're going to be living outside of the old incubator. I'm putting them near the, I'm going to put them near this lettuce because I just want them to kind of get a clue. Let's see what's going on here. So all these little guys have homes. There are more hatching. I like to keep them for a few weeks before I send them out. Cherry heads go quick, man. Everyone loves cherry heads. So yeah, these guys go quick. So you got to pay attention to my Instagram page if you guys are interested in seeing all the new hatchlings. Let's let these guys hang out. And while we're doing that, yeah, I'm going to check over here and see if we have any more hatchlings, because we haven't done that. So let's just have a look. Remember what I like to do, get in here. These are some new eggs. We got radiated and cherry heads. These are Darth Maul cherry heads, by the way. And then I'm just making sure we look good. I don't seem to see, knock on wood, any flies, which is nice. Let's see what's going on here. This is the container that had the babies hatching. So right now, let's see, is there anyone else hatching? Negatory, no other hatchings yet. And I say yet because these eggs are due very soon. So exciting stuff. All right, what do you all say we bring the babies out and get some natural sunlight? Look at this. Wait a second, what's going on? Are they already eating? Guys, look at this. Guys, look at this. This is why you want to make sure you get tortoises from somebody who breeds them themselves. Look at this. This might be, we might witness these little guys get their first nibble of greens, especially this one right here looks really interested, and I did see this guy nibbling on some of the substrate. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I love it. This is the most exciting thing. Look at them sniffing and taking in. Look at this. They're nibbling. No, you don't want to nibble that. Nibble this. Now, all this stuff is okay for them to nibble on. That's why I use it. It's coconut fiber. It's fluker coconut fiber mixed in with some of their Eco Earth stuff. Look at that, guys. There we go. We got the first taste. How about it, man? Putting babies in their new nursery. This is the first time these little guys are eating. This is what healthy babies will do if properly raised up from the moment they have hatched. Unreal. Look at how cool that is. Listen to them crunch. Listen. Really strong, active babies, and we're also going to get them going with some natural sunlight. No, that's a plate. You don't want to eat that. They're not necessarily the brightest, but they are, essentially, guys, these are toddlers, and they're testing out all the new tastes that they have, and they're going to figure out what tastes good, what tastes bad. But that's why I like to use things that are non-toxic, that can't hurt them. But look at it. Watch this. He's going to go for it again. He's going for it again. Come on, little buddy. I love it. Cherry heads are just such a good, hardy tortoise. They grow nicely. They're beautiful. You know, I love them. I think they're really colorful and nice and tough and just a great little species. Hi, little guy. Come here. Go over there. Everyone, go look at the food, please. Get involved. Be a part of the food, dude. How awesome is this, huh? What do you say we bring these guys outside? Let's do it. We're going to lift them up. They'll probably keep eating as we move them. And I'm going to hang out with them. It's just fun. I'm just going to hang out with our little guys. Let me grab my phone and another camera here so that we can document all the excitement. Maybe we'll do a little time lapse of them eating. I don't know. I'm crazy. I do what I want. But we're going to put them right out here Now, if it were a hot day, I'd have to be careful because this is a black container, okay? And obviously I'm not gonna leave because I don't want a bird to fly down and get him. I am gonna turn my back for a second. Keep your eyes on him, will you? Let me know what's going on. You see anything? No? Good, all right. So this is what's fun for me. I'm just gonna kind of hang out with these little dudes. So I just wanted to do a video showing you what I do. Now, if you guys are going to be purchasing or getting a baby tortoise, what I recommend is do not use one of these for very long. They're just not going to be good for an animal to live in long term. I would build a tortoise table. Make sure you have some kind of earthen substrate. You can use organic potting soil mixed with a little bit of this coconut fiber or eco earth or anything like that. Go check out Flukers online. These guys make and have many natural products that'll help your animals out. So go to flukerfarms.com and you'll be able to order stuff or find out where you can purchase it. But anyhow, I like to use tortoise tables or some of the tubs that are designed for tortoises. Because you can mount, you know, UVB lighting, which is very important. Maybe a flat rock with a heat lamp over it to raise the temperature. You have some moss, you have a hiding area. This being that these little dudes are only gonna be here maybe another week, okay? This is gonna be fine because I'm gonna bring them in and out. I put a screen over the top and they'll get natural sunlight. But it is just incredible to watch these little beauties do their thing. I like seeing them taste things. Again, this is not going to hurt them because this is all natural, non-toxic stuff. They're tasting, they're babies, they're just figuring out what can we eat. We're hungry. What's the best stuff? So that's what they're learning to do right now. Really, really amazing. And how about this radiated tortoise, guys? Just a beautiful species. So nice to see these animals thriving here in the United States in captivity, because in my opinion, captivity, oh no, look at this little guy. See, that's what can happen. So we're gonna help them, push him right over. That's why I'm here, people. I would not leave these guys outside unattended. But what I like about captivity, captive breeding is it's better than extinct. So it is good that this very rare tortoise is well represented in captivity and it is thriving. All these little babies just look tremendous. I'm so excited. We're gonna have so many more hatching. We got redfoots, elongateds, more radiateds, more cherry heads. So cool, man. Oh, such a good time. So I'll tell you what, we learned a little bit today. This is how I do it. It's not gospel, but it works for me. If you guys have any other little tips and ideas or things that have worked for you, why don't you let me know in the comments below. You guys have really been great, and I do appreciate it. So we'll go ahead and throw up a little time lapse of these little dudes moving around, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And in the meantime, be safe, be good to each other and animals, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So there you go, baby cherry heads just graduated to their kindergarten. Good stuff. Talk to you guys later.